Hello friends, we are starting our new course that is Advanced Thermodynamics. This course is very important for GATE and IES. In this course I will be covering few important topics of thermodynamics, that is first law of thermodynamics, second law of thermodynamics, entropy, steady flow energy equation, open flow system, closed system, unsteady state, and work transfer in various processes like isothermal process, isobaric process, constant volume process, adiabatic process, and polytropic process. In this particular course there are 22 lessons, and from those 22 lessons 7 lessons are have already been given to you. Those 7 lessons are already live, right? You can go through those 7 lessons, but I have added 15 more lessons to those 7 lessons, so the total number of lessons in this course is 22. I request you all to go through all the lessons from lesson number 1 till the last lesson, so that all your doubts should be cleared. This is very interesting subject, very important subject. Just go through this. This is presented by me, Harshit Agarwal. I have graduated from NIT Nagpur in 2008. I have cleared the Indian Engineering Service Examination and GATE examination, got the offer letter from most of the Maharatna and Navratna companies. Please don't forget to rate, review, recommend, and share this course. This is really important. You can also follow me on the specified link. So, what is the main objective of this course? The main objective of this course is to provide you with good basic concepts of thermodynamics on all the parts, that is first law, second law, entropy, energy interaction, so that you can solve the numerical problems, both objective as well as conventional problems. See, in this particular course you will find lessons on objective problems as well as conventional problems. Please go through those lessons at least twice or thrice. Few questions have been taken from the previous year GATE and Indian Engineering Service examination. This course will clear all your doubts on thermodynamics. This particular course will help you all in improving your efficiency to solve the numerical problems. If you have any doubt, you can ask me your doubts in the comment section. Now, who is the target audience of this course? Obviously, the student preparing for the GATE examination as well as Indian Engineering Service examination. This course would be really helpful for those candidates who have taken mechanical engineering as their optional subject for civil services. So, those candidates can also go through this particular course. Now, this is the main overview of this course. The first 7 lessons have already been given to you. The very first lesson is on the understanding the work transfer. What is exactly the work transfer? How we define the work transfer in thermodynamics. The second lesson is to calculate the closed system work, that is W equal to integral PdV, which is valid only for a closed system, only for a reversible process, right? And the third lesson is related to the closed system work in various processes. Various processes means there are 5 important processes: constant volume, constant pressure, constant temperature, adiabatic, and polytropic. You can go through all the processes and you can calculate the work transfer in all the processes. Then all the processes have been represented on the PV diagram. We have calculated the value of n for all the 5 processes, and with the help of value of n, all the processes have been drawn on the PV diagram. You can go through this particular lesson. Next is the slope of adiabatic as well as isothermal process on PV diagram. On PV diagram you can draw constant pressure process, which is a horizontal line, constant volume process, which is a vertical line. But students are facing problem for isothermal and adiabatic curve. So this lesson will help you in solving your problem. Lesson number 6 is related to ideal gas equation for various processes. Lesson number 7 is numericals on work transfer. You can go through this particular lesson. This is also important. Next, lesson number 8. From lesson number 8, I have added 15 more lessons for you. Lesson number 8 is all about specific heat. Specific heat at constant pressure, specific heat at constant volume, and polytropic specific heat. I am pretty much sure that you haven't heard the name what is polytropic specific heat. So you can get the concept of polytropic specific heat from this particular lesson. Right, and why specific heat at constant pressure is greater than the specific heat at constant volume. Lesson number 10 is all about first law of thermodynamics. Different equations of first law of thermodynamics are there. Results of first law of thermodynamics are there. For example, heat transfer is a path function. For cycle, net heat transfer is equal to net work transfer. First law of thermodynamic equation for a process, that is dq is equal to du plus dw for reversible as well as irreversible cycle. Then there is a concept on internal energy. Internal energy is a property. Then I have explained to you perpetual motion machine of first kind. Lesson number 10th is basically heat transfer in various processes. As I have already explained you the concept of work transfer in various processes, lesson number 10 is about heat transfer in various processes like constant volume, constant pressure, isothermal, adiabatic and polytropic. Lesson number 11 is about free expansion. What is free expansion? What are the effects of free expansion? What are the different results of free expansion? That is, work transfer is equal to 0, final temperature is equal to initial temperature, final internal energy is equal to initial internal energy. Lesson number 12 is questions on system and processes. I have solved all the important objective questions. These objective questions are simply the basic objective question. If you want more difficult objective questions, you just ask me in the comment section. Lesson number 13 is questions on heat and work interaction. These all are the objective question. Then comes the open flow analysis, that is basically the steady flow energy equation. What is the difference between steady flow and unsteady flow? What is the approach in solving the numericals for steady flow and unsteady flow? Lesson number 14 totally focus on the control volume concept and steady flow energy equation, and lesson number 15 is basically the numericals on steady flow energy equation. In this particular lesson, conventional problems have been taken. Lesson number 16 is about unsteady state. What is unsteady state? What is the difference between steady and unsteady state? Detailed concept have been given in this lesson. Lesson number 2 is basically the second law of thermodynamics. What is second law of thermodynamics? What is the difference between first law and second law of thermodynamics? What are the different concepts of second law of thermodynamics? What is thermal energy reservoir? What is source, sink? What is Kelvin Planck statement of second law? What is Clausius statement of second law? What is the perpetual motion machine of second kind? What is the perpetual motion machine of third kind? What is the concept of entropy? See, from first law we got the concept of internal energy. From second law we will be getting the concept of entropy. Lesson number 8 is totally on the questions related to first law of thermodynamics, objective questions related to first law of thermodynamics. Lesson number 19, questions on second law of thermodynamics. Before looking at the final answer of this question, just I request you all, please try to solve these questions on your own and comment how many you have corrected. Fine. So in all the lessons related to questions, first of all try to solve the questions on your own, then reply on the comment section. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Next 3 lessons are very important because entropy plays a very important role in thermodynamics. You have to understand this entropy concept. It is a really hard concept. That's why I have divided this entropy part in 3 different lessons. Entropy part 1, this is just the basic entropy concept. What is entropy? Entropy is basically the disorderness, different equations of entropy, different equations for reversible process, different equations for irreversible process, when heat is added to the system, when heat is rejected from the system, what is the isentropic process, reversible adiabatic process is an isentropic process, are all isentropic process reversible adiabatic? All these equations have been explained in detail. Then I have taken the entropy part 2. In this, what is the entropy of universe consists of system and surroundings. What is the entropy for closed system? What is the entropy for open system? What is external interaction? What is internal irreversibility? What is entropy transfer, entropy change, entropy generation? All this has been explained in lesson number 21. Lesson number 22 give you the idea of the applications of entropy principle. In the previous lesson number 20 and 21, basic concepts of entropy has been explained, but in lesson number 22, applications have been explained when heat is transferred from one thermal energy reservoir to another thermal energy reservoir. What is the entropy change? Second case has been taken when the mixing of two fluids are there. What is the entropy? How you will calculate the entropy? So different cases are there, and all has been explained in a very awesome manner. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. This is the just overview of the course. If you will go in depth in each and every lesson, you will understand the concept better. I am pretty much sure that this course would be really helpful for you. GATE is coming, so just go through this particular course. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thanks a lot from my side. This is Harshit Agarwal.